the best one Santa Cruz has landed in a while.
Santa Cruz trying to get busy, but Frampton again.
The counter punch, and keep your hands up. Let's go. Take care of yourself.
Gloves, good luck to you.
Bell in round one, we are scheduled for 12. Carl Frampton, but coming up 4 pounds from 126. How effective will that be?
Well, here's the thing. But just as a Tony Harrison with Rabchenko time, so Santa Cruz cannot just come forward pressuring him. He's going to have to set up some shots.
Santa Cruz feels that
he was going to box it, and he just said, forget this, man. This guy's moving around.
His amateur career ended and then went down. Now, there's the left hook of Frampton, and then the nice jab. So that is what, you've made a lot of great comments in the last several years. That's what...
The fight starts with both men feeling each other out. Mares sharp with his jab and footwork. Ponce de Leon stalking with that trademark left hand, always looking for the opening.
Of course, he doesn't have to worry about weight cutting down to 122 anymore.
Santa Cruz can sustain it. Will Frampton be able to sustain it if he starts trading too long?
The last time we were here at Park against a man who was also yet to taste defeat.
Pressures, but
he did against Morris, and he was going to do
something a lot of Santa Cruz's opponents have not been able to do. Good shot by Leo. Yeah, right here. Right after the trading, you got to get back on that jab, and Santa Cruz just used it to cut distance.
Moving up 4 pounds, saying he'll bring his power with him, and trying Leo Santa Cruz. And Cruz sweeps in with the right hand, then lands the left hook, and staggers Santa Cruz against Scott Quigg in what was a lackluster affair. Nothing lackluster about the start to this one.
Distance there.
And Frampton standing right. He regained his composure.
Oh, nice shot by Santa Cruz.
And they are each trying to power a Carl Frampton.
Frampton can punch in between
Santa Cruz and Frampton would like to, well, maybe make you forget about that fight.
Exactly. And that's what Barry McGuigan said. That
lead right up on to capture the title that McGuigan won. Fucking crazy already.
Loves it.
Santa Cruz looking to use that reach advantage.
That distance right here, but it's Santa Cruz using his jab.
Oh, it's that cut by Carl Frampton, right hand, and now Santa Cruz.
And he's giving Frampton a chance to land punches.
And the fans here.
That's the body work by Frampton. I'll tell you, both men are good body punchers. Both men investing in the body and both throwing big shots.
In the final minute of the third. In his career back in 2009, and he is tasting tremendous start to this championship fight.
There's elusiveness to him. There's diversification to Frampton's style.
That he has been the underdog the last 12 times, a foreign-born challenger.
Which he did a moment ago.
Yep. Good left hook to the body.
Leo
Frampton.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Al.
Leo Santa Cruz normally runs.
Well, the U.S. record is 12-0 by Frampton.
It will cause doubt.
You know, these fighters have taken
a frenetic round, the fourth.
Efficient.
Good counter right by Santa Cruz. And he catches him.
Taking turns back and forth, being the aggressor.
Opponent.
Yeah. Or 33, I'm sorry. It's very effective. He didn't do it in his last fight against Scott Quigg.
Leads with the right hand.
The battle there are kind of fighting internally. Oh, beautiful right by Frampton.
Good counter right hand over
this round. Now it's Frampton being the aggressor.
Has Santa Cruz on the ropes before.
And Frampton has a very good left hook.
Featherweight title holder Jesus Cuellar.
Shoulder.
But does jump in with that shoulder. Oh, and Frampton with a left hook at the bell.
And side to side and rhythm, stammering in and out.
Yeah. I know you want to give your crowd a good taste of this fight, but
Miranda here tonight in Brooklyn, round 6, scheduled for in the silver with gold and light blue. There's a lead right hand by
Frampton is already
telling Frampton in the corner to give him kind of, in so many words, he's basically telling him to give him different looks.
But still not at the same connect percentage as he is used to.
No, that's not normal
shots.
Frampton's head movement has been very good and made Santa Cruz miss a lot.
Now Santa Cruz. Nice jab. to try his hand at featherweight. Santa Cruz continues to lean forward. Under a minute left in the 6th round. There's a 1-2 from Santa Cruz.
You cannot throw and block the same side of your face.
Championship bout. Let's bring in our unofficial Showtime scorer, Steve Farhood.
Mo, first of all, I'd like to just say,
and neither of these two are feather-fisted. Forward, and it continues to pay dividends for Carl Frampton, although they both are scoring.
with jabs really not that big a factor. It comes down to who's landing the...
Oh, sharp counter right.
The difference here is Santa Cruz's punches are wider. Even though he's landing some...
Scoring in this electrifying exchange. Carl Frampton jumps in.
Misses round was an important one, I think, for Leo Santa Cruz.
Until the last round, I thought that was clearly Carl Frampton. That's why I have him ahead.
All right, well,
Frampton was behind in this round, but has done a little good work here.
How would you assess Leo Santa Cruz's performance out?
I'll tell you what, in the last counter punching so well in this fight.
Carl Frampton.
Then it happens, a perfect right hand. Mares wobbles him, smells blood, and turns up the heat. The crowd erupts.
Punching is. Now I think digging away at the body now, both of them.
Yeah.
Putting on a show in the Big Apple.
You see what Frampton's doing? He's catching and shooting. He's catching.
Rounds 2, the defending champion, as they exchange left hooks to the body.
These are excellent punches.
Using his footwork to get away.
Just change your look, change your level, basically give him a low look, a high look.
Yeah, I think that Santa Cruz controlled the last 2 rounds. It's important for Frampton here.
Under
The punch is landed. Whoever closes the exchange.
on the ropes. They are just teeing up.
Credit for it, probably.
There. Carl Frampton, Leo Santa Cruz, to blood and guts. Final minute in the 9th round, and again Frampton waxed poetic about it at the fighter meeting. How impressive Frampton's counter-punching Northern Ireland fighter to win titles at 2 different weights. Mr. Scorer, he agrees with your assessment, Al, as he gave the last 2
Catching shots, the sharper
exactly
shots
right.
over the top counters.
And again, Frampton.
Catching shots, closes the exchanges.
And again with a right hand. Good defense by Frampton, who lands that counter sweeping left along the road.
Jab, touch right, both into the body. Then hits it out to right.
Body work by both men, Santa Cruz and Frampton, both getting great
It
leverage.
has been a tremendous 126-pound title tilt. The right hand stays in its holster. Good counter, right hand by Frampton, but then
Jabs around, only throwing 16 so far here tonight. Offside.
Speed burst by
comes
Frampton.
to jabs for Frampton, and it hasn't really had to be as a final 30 seconds is doing his part, Paulie.
Absolutely. That's the versatility of Frampton.
This is a pivotal.
Carl Frampton, and coming up in weight, maybe he is bringing that power with him. Paramount punch tonight, Al.
No, well, he hasn't.
Yeah, Santa Cruz known for his high volume, high accuracy attack. 12,000 Northern Irishmen right now.
Sure do. Nice work.
Exchange. Frampton upstairs.
They took the last
Santa-
round off. As well as the 9 Irish.
You betcha.
There
Has in his last 6 fights averaged 34.
physically, maybe the smaller guy getting the more catching shots.
Frampton's not using the jab because he's using a left hook to set up the right.
Minutes.
Fight worthy of a world title. Sharp uppercut counter. Frampton there.
The counter punch, and keep your hands up. Let's go. Take care of yourself.
2 tremendous
The
ambassadors.
subtle things make the big difference.
How big would a knockdown be in this round? I think Leo Santa Cruz.
Unbelievable. His defeated record.
And Frampton is full.
Gets knocked up off balance. Frampton with that right hand.
Santa Cruz is 5-0, and the jabs are so powerful.
another unforgettable night of boxing. If you felt the energy, smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for more legendary fights like this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action here at the Barclays Center,